So if you have been living under a rock, you most likely would have heard 5 days ago Sony did something unprecedented. They put out a job listing to port all their first party games onto other platforms. When we say other platforms, we are including Xbox, yeah? You know that console that the pony community said was dead? And that job listing sent the PlayStation community into the greatest crash out ever recorded.
You don't understand why are you doing this, bro? I've been doing shit all day, bro, and you playing you no matter what, bro. I don't bro, please, bro. Why are you doing
PlayStation.
Yes, these ponies were crying on Twitter, crying on YouTube, crying on Facebook, crying even on MySpace. They went back and they cried on MySpace.
Congratulations! Oh my god.
And you know what's the funny thing, guys? No pony saw this coming, so it came from left field. It really caught these ponies off guard. I mean, all the big brain ponies like Nib and all the guys claiming to be intellectuals like Reforge Gaming, where were they? Where were these big head ponies?
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50.
These ponies ain't saving no £50. They have to pay full price. But the question that is on every PlayStation fan mind, the question that is on every pony mind is why? Why is Sony doing this? Why, Sony? Why, Totoki? Well, if you guys are asking why, you guys weren't listening, you guys weren't observant. It's very clear that the PlayStation community is not enough. When I say they are not enough when it comes to driving major profits for Sony. So because they want to drive more profits, because they want to line the pockets of their investors, Sony is taking the approach that most platforms is taking outside of Nintendo. They are going multi-platform. So much so that they are willing to pay someone more than $250,000 a year to bring across PlayStation first-party titles over to other platforms. Again, the multi-platform approach. Now, some PlayStation fans don't want to believe it. They are saying, no. This position was already existing. This ain't nothing new. This is a nothing burger. Well, as you ponies wallow around in your delusion, the Xbox community, we are laughing.
Yo, shout the season, man. Hey, yo, the season, man. Yo, I'm trying to do this nigga boy, big
I mean, some of these PlayStation fans, they are truly hurt. They are truly hurt at this job listing. I would have never believed a job listing would have done all of this damage. Look at Zubitech. Zubitech is one of the staunchest. This guy is a pony true and true. If it is, you look at his blood, you would see it runs blue. Yes, this is Zubitech. Zubitech is a PlayStation pony to his heart. After that job listing, he changed his Twitter account from blue to dark gray. Zuby, I know it hurts, Zuby. I know it hurts. But give it up, man. It's a wrap. This is a wrap.
It's a wrap. Wait. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yes, you heard the guy. This thing is a wrap. And for you ponies who is trying to spin this by saying that this is an existing rule and this rule was always existing in PlayStation, notice what Push Square said. Push Square said this is a new rule. This website also said this is a new rule. So you guys could cope how much you guys want, because it's very clear that in the near future, ponies, there'll be no more exclusives for So guys, sit back and relax. Let's look and expose some of these ponies as they flip-flop, as they show how they are hypocrites because of this recent job listing. Let's get it.
This is a sickness.
Let's get it. So if you want to see more content like this, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. Support your boy. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers and your sub would be most appreciated. So do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button today. Now let's get back to the video. Now, I am noticing some of the wildest thing happening as we see the onslaught of this job listing. I am seeing Meth Head Guy. He was one of the YouTubers on the forefront that is saying Xbox is dead because games like Gears of War went over to PlayStation, went over to other platforms. And now as Sony is doing the exact same thing, now he's not saying that PlayStation is dead, he is saying that they are smart, they are being calculated, and there's a reason for them doing that. Listen to this hypocrite.
To me, this does kind of make sense. I have to admit it's still wild to even consider this, but to me, I think what PlayStation is trying to do, games are just getting so expensive.
I beg your pardon?
Wait. Wasn't this the same thing the Xbox community was saying all along? That games are very expensive and in order to recoup what they would have spent to make the game, they need to put these AAA games onto other platforms. Now that Sony is doing it, now Dreamcast Guy is saying that here what he could see why they are doing it. Guys, you see the hypocrisy? Are you guys seeing it? Wow.
Let's throw out a hypothetical. There's talks that next year we're getting some sort of new Spider-Man game called Venom. There's going to be, let's just say hypothetically, okay, Venom game comes out 2026. It's fantastic. Everything's great. And then everybody's loving it. It sells, 7 million units, right? I think that's a good guess for what it's probably going to sell. Okay, sells 7 million units. And then they go, okay, we made back $300 million of the $300 million budget. We've broken even. Now let's put it on Steam. Okay, there's an extra 70 million. Okay, let's put it on Xbox.
How is Sony putting this on Xbox when Xbox is dead? Won't you, the guy who have been saying Xbox is dead so many times? How they can be dead and yet Sony is putting this on Xbox? That's why they say cocaine is a hell of a drug.
My mind's telling me no, but that crack, y'all. That crack team's telling me yes, gotta go.
But it was not only Meth Head Guy who was flip-flopping all of a sudden. It was also MBG. We know MBG had a disdain for Xbox. Now, as he would have seen this job listing, now he's saying he always defended Xbox.
We have Neutral Zone. He says, if they do become full third party, are you going to say the same thing you said about Xbox, that there's no need for a PS console and they're dead? Neutral Zone, I need you to find me the quote. Neutral Zone, I want you to find the stream, date it for me. Find the stream where I said Xbox is dead, or the video where I said Xbox is dead, and date it for me. Okay? Do that. Because you know what I'm getting tired of? I'm getting tired of the fact that I've defended Xbox.
It's a sickness! It is deviant! It is deviant.
This is deviant behavior.
It is deviant, and we do not want it.
I will not gaze upon this sickness anymore.
Literally. Oh, I'm not denying that I've never said that. That's why I'm asking him to date it. If you're gonna pull a video up from 2020 and I said Xbox is dead, whatever, bro. If you're holding on to a video I made from like 2020 or 2021, then that's on you. I'm not going to even bother defending that. But if you're going to try to make it sound like in the last year or 2 years when people kept coming out and be like, Xbox is dead. Xbox is dead. Like, dude, you know what I was saying? I'm saying no, Xbox isn't dead. They're either A, dead as we knew it, the Xbox console. The Xbox console is dead as we knew it, or they've transformed.
Autobots, we charge together. Now roll out!
Yes, MBG is saying that Xbox transformed. But out of all the ponies, there is a few ponies who are keeping it real. And a matter of fact, there is Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is just fed up of these ponies.
And it's some weirdos in the PlayStation community, right? Like I say it again, man. I think some of y'all are some people in the PlayStation community are even dumber than the Xbox fanboys, right?
Damn. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's very clear that Puerto Rico is so fed up of the pony community trying to spin this, trying to cope, and still trying to waddle in their delusion. So Puerto Rico decided to read this job listing again, and he's reading it like he's reading it to a 3-year-old. He's breaking it down to the ABCs. The question is, would the ponies accept it?
About this overview. This is the overview thing. This is it, right? Let's look at some key terms. We're going to read it from the beginning. Reporting to the vice president. So you're going to report to the vice president, commercial management, as a senior director of multi-platform and account management, right? So it's going to be the senior director, and this senior director is going to report to the vice president of commercial management. This senior director will play a critical role in shaping and executing, all right? So that's the role. This person has to shape and execute. That means this person has to do something new, not take over that's already happening, but to shape and execute, right? That means they're going to do something. They're going to shape, right, and execute the global commercial strategy. This is what they are shaping. That means when this person gets hired, this person's going to be like, all right, let me see what I got to do. Let me come up with new ideas. Let's make this happen. All right, so this person is going to shape and execute the global commercial strategy for PlayStation Studio software titles. Let's talk about those words. For PlayStation Studio software titles. Does it say live service only?
I'm sorry, Mr. Whitaker, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I said, God help me.
No. Does it say experimental titles only? No. Does it say indie titles only? No. It just says PlayStation Studio software titles. All right? Is Spider-Man a PlayStation software title? Yes.
Gotcha.
Is Helldivers 2 a PlayStation software title? Yes.
Gotcha.
Is God of War a PlayStation software title? Yes.
Gotcha.
These are all PlayStation software titles. So now let's go back. You got someone who's going to be a senior director, and they're going to play a critical role in shaping and executing a commercial strategy for PlayStation software titles, all these games, across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation hardware. And it's including Steam, Epic Game Store, Xbox, Nintendo Mobile. Let's go back to this paragraph, because this is, I think, where you guys having a problem. We are talking about somebody that's going to be a senior director, and this senior director is going to strategize, come up with a commercial strategy for PlayStation games. It doesn't say limited to, it doesn't say only, it says PlayStation Studio software. That means if it's a software among PlayStation Studio, this person that's getting hired has to strategize, right? A commercial strategy, right? To get these titles across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation. This person's job is to put games on Steam, Epic Game Store, Xbox, Nintendo Mobile. This person has to figure out a strategy to get PlayStation Studio games on Steam, Epic Game Store, Xbox, Nintendo Mobile.
Yes, there it is in plain English. So while the PlayStation community here is struggling to come to terms with this job listing, the Xbox community is giving them a little dance. Yes, as the PlayStation community grapple with reality at this moment, They would have never believed a console that sold 80 million units still is saying that they need Xbox. So let me hear what you thought about the video today. Is it that you are surprised that Sony is going full multi-plat? Or is this a nothing burger, ponies? I think this is a nothing burger. What do you think, ponies? Let me know in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.